Hello.
I can already hear it.
Hi. Hi guys, how are we all? We're just laughing about our tech issues. So can you please let us know if you can hear us okay? If not, we may have to jump off and do individuals, but just let us know how we're coming through, because I've had some massive issues with my AirPods and yeah, just life in general. So hi guys, welcome.
So yeah, guys, I think it's, especially when I talk, you might hear feedback. So if it's unbearable, just let us know.
And what I'll do is so while you're talking, I'm going to try muting myself if it gets bad. Is that right?
Yes.
At this point in my life, I need specific instructions. Okay. Yes.
So if I'm talking, if people are saying, we can't hear you, Hayley, you just need to remember to mute yourself so you don't get feedback.
So hi, Julie. Hi, Jess. Hi, Facebook user. Okay. So can you guys let us know how Hayley sounds?
Hello, hello. Does that sound amazing?
If I hear that one more time, I'm going to like, it's giving me anxiety.
Amazing. Okay.
We're just
I'll jump into my intro. Should we test the intro to see? Okay, so let me know how the intro sounds, guys. We'll test the audio, so hopefully you can hear me okay. So hey guys, my name is Hayley Clark. I am Higher Path Healing. I am an intuitive tarot reader, and I'm also an intuitive tarot healer. I'm an energy healer as well. So I've studied kinesiology. I'm a tantra practitioner, a Reiki master, sound healer, and I also read Akashic records. So I like to pull on all the wisdom I've learnt and use it as part of my readings and healings as well. So please check me out on my socials and give me a follow, and hit me up if you would like a private reading or session with me, higherpathhealing.com.au. Thanks, guys.
So everyone's saying it's great. Sandra's saying it's very quiet. Sandra, you might want to check is your volume turned up on your computer, because everyone is saying it sounds great. Thanks for that, Hals. Okay, so welcome, guys. My name is Jessica Brown. I am the Energy Muse. I am a full-time tarot reader. I am a yoga and meditation teacher, a Reiki master, a kinesiologist, and a shamanic breathwork instructor. I'm also a holistic counselor. So, and I have put up on my Instagram page your weekly readings for the week, guys. So make sure you jump on that. And every day on my live story, I do daily cards. So jump on that, and also jump on and check out my YouTube channel, where I will also be doing readings from. Okay. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to scroll the feed, and whoever jumps out at us is who we're going to choose to read. Is that something happening? It sounds like someone's getting murdered or cut up slowly in your background.
There's birds outside. That's what it is.
Is there? Okay.
It's birds.
Right.
Yeah, it's the cookies.
Wow. I'm like, are you sawing someone to death in your back room?
I'm not. Can't say the family aren't, though.
Okay, guys, to get chosen, I'm like, are they cooking again? To get chosen for a reading, please drop your sun sign, and if you could share this live for us. So start sharing, and we're going to be more pulled to your energy if we see your name and shared and your sun sign and a specific brief question. Okay. So, Hales, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first, or how do you want to work it? And hey, the sounds, isn't this weird? The sound is fine today. It's great. It actually sounds better than when I had my headphones in last week.
Yeah, you sound clearer.
So weird.
Someone said turn your volume up, Hayley. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if I need to turn it up still, because it's not up all the way, because someone always tells me I shout in the ears when it's up any louder. Not saying who.
Thanks, Hayley. Jess is back. I know, it's been a long time. Yay.
Okay. Excellent. So we might start with Michelle Kelly, 533.
533.
So shared Libra, worried about my son. Anything would be lovely, please. Oh, I can hear a bit of feedback. Let us know if the feedback's too annoying, guys.
I'm sorry, who was it again?
Michelle.
Kelly?
Yep, that's one. Lovely. Okay, Michelle. So worried about my son. Anything would be lovely, please. Let's have a look. Okay, so first card, Jess, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. Second card is the Chariot. Okay, guys, so first card up, Michelle, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, which represents family life in this context, I would think, because it's about your son. So it's like your family structure, it's your home, it's your bond and your relationship with your son. And the next card being the Chariot, I'm not sure if this is a shout out to his energy, if he's a water sign or a Cancer specifically, but this is the card of Cancer and it's a major arcana card. So it's like a transitional time for him. I feel like he might have a choice to make. He might be worried that he's kind of being pulled in a dark direction, or he's kind of on a path that he can't really see. I feel like there's kind of like a veil over his direction, and he might not be sure exactly where he's going, or you have concerns about where he's going. Because the Chariot card, the thing about it is it can be a fast moving card because it's like a chariot literally being pulled, but it's being pulled by black and white, like yin, yang. It's about balance. So if you're on a good path, it's a really good sign for moving in a good direction. It can also be a sign of decision. You're being pulled in two different directions, or if you're not sure about what you want, or if you're not on a good path, you're kind of going nowhere very, very fast. So you might feel like he's a little bit lost or off path at the moment. So I might pull a third card around this because that's not really giving me much to go on in ways of an outcome here. So any advice around this would be amazing. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune here, okay? So this is like a turning point for him. I feel like there will be a decision that needs to be made, but I'm kind of getting that maybe not interfere too heavily because I feel like this is a karmic journey that he is on. But kind of just obviously being there as a support in the background would be really, really beneficial at the time. And the Wheel of Fortune is often a card of luck as well, and a card of good fortune about, you know, the wheel is turning, something better is coming. So I wouldn't say that it's all doom and gloom from here, but it just kind of depends on his own free will where he decides to steer this chariot, I feel. So just being a guiding support in the background, I feel will be really beneficial for him at the moment, Michelle.
Beautiful house, yeah. I kind of feel exactly what you've said. You know, there's not a lot more that I can add on. But Michelle, I'm wondering, whatever he's going through, I'm not sure. It feels like he's a little bit older. I'm wondering if he's suffering from, if there's, I don't like that word suffering, but if he's kind of, there's some indecision around his career path, or because I feel that he's got some anxiety. And I'm wondering, because this card also can speak of hereditary as well. So I'm wondering if there's something that he's hereditary as far as some kind of mental illness or something like that. Is he going on a trip? Is he moving somewhere? But yeah, pretty much like Hal said, it does feel quite karmic, but I'm wondering, are you concerned about his studies as well? Are you concerned about him not having any direction with his career and with his life and where he wants to take things or where he wants to go? Is that where the stress and the worry is coming from? But yeah, I'm with Hales. This is a really great card, Wheel of Fortune. It's this beautiful Jupiter energy. It's very benefic. It's very expansive. It's very big in its energy as well. So I do feel things are going to get better, and he is going to find his a little bit more clarity with direction and where he wants to go in life. This feels like it's lack of direction in life in general. But yeah, I want to say as well, I do feel like there's some stuff that he has hereditary or has been brought down the lineage, and maybe on the father's side, some kind of mental illness or anything like that, as far as anxiety and stress and depression go. But yeah, I do feel it getting better. But yeah, she said she wants to move out in June, July. And that's what I feel, Michelle. This is what, to me, this is a card of him moving and him moving out and actually literally moving and going somewhere. Is he thinking about moving for studying? But I do feel that some money is going to be a bit of an issue for him. But yeah, like I said, like Hal said, he'll find his feet. Just got to give him the space to be able to do that.
Michelle did say a little bit earlier up the feed that he does suffer from depression, anxiety, and is looking for work. having trouble
Okay.
finding work. So there you go. Yeah.
Right.
All the best with that, Michelle.
All the best with that. That's it's hard energy to navigate, particularly when you know, the energy of the mother just can't. It must be very difficult to let them make their own mistakes. But in this case, yeah, let him find his own way. His own way. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Jess Lopez. Hi, Jess. Welcome. Please, guys, let us know. Hi, Bridget. Oh, are you guys related? Jess and Bridget Lopez. Let us know where you're watching from in the world as well. And Victoria, how are you guys doing? I was like, I had to sleep and open my eyes up and I was back in lockdown again. I'm like, what did I miss? Yeah, okay. Jess Lopez, shared Sun, Virgo, Moon. Oh, there you go, Hales. Hales is a Virgo Moon. Leo, Rising, and Libra. Would love a card, please, about my relationship, if it should continue or call it quits. If you're asking that question, Jess, I think you already know the answer, but let's have a tap in and see what is going on in your relationship with Jess Lopez. Please feel free to write in the comments about what is... when you get readings, so please feel free to give the comments because we tend to dive a little bit deeper into the reading. Okay, How's I've got the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is interesting, Jess. This isn't really giving me much either. So you've got this beautiful card here of the Ace of Wands. It's inspiration. It's action. It's gifts from your guides that are coming down and saying, look, there's opportunities for new passion to be ignited into this relationship. There's opportunities for new energy to be moving. This is a really active, moving card. But because it comes from God, it's kind of like, oh, wow, where did that come from? I didn't expect that and I wasn't sure where that was going. So you are going to be, I feel like this relationship is going to be given a spark of new desire. This is fire energy. It is about desire and passion and the will for things to want to keep getting better. Seven of Pentacles comes through though. We've got Saturn sitting in Taurus here, and this is the card of planting the seeds, because what we can see here is we look at this bush and this is slow planting of seeds. So we're building on a foundation for something that's more stable and more secure. So to me, your relationship feels kind of stale. I feel like you're both kind of like, it just feels a little bit stale. Well, this is going to come through and shift that energy, but there is this energy and this foundation for building things for the future. But this is kind of two opposite energies here. This is action, this is fun, this is excitement, this is passion in the bedroom, this is kind of boring, okay? But this is the duality that often happens in relationships. It can't always be that, and it can't always be that. So I feel like this is about you guys needing to find balance and structure, but also fun and excitement in your relationship. Will it end? That's up to you, okay? Time is so fluid, but this tells me that no, I feel like it's going to be better in balance, because I feel like this is both you guys here. This is you and this is them. Yeah, I feel like I need to draw a third card on that, but what do you think, Hales?
I agree with everything you said. There's beautiful potential here for a lasting relationship, but it just depends if you're all up in this energy and you want a heap of excitement and fun right now, then you're just going to be bored to tears with this. But this is the long-term stuff, as Jess said. This is the foundations and planting the seeds and really kind of nurturing to grow something beautiful. But yeah, you can't sit, if you're all just in this energy, that would kind of burn out too, literally, with that fire energy. So you do need something to ground it down, but free will, there's potential here. But if you're bored and you want something different, then yeah, the world's your oyster, basically. Pretty much.
Jess says, yeah, been together for 11 years, 2 kids, we're both Virgos, and it seems we've been boring for 11 years. Sorry, Jess, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you. And that's what happens. That's what I said. If you're asking the question, you kind of already know the answer. So unless you sit in this and you try to spark that marriage up or that relationship up, then yeah, this is, it is going to be too much of this. So really, it's about, unfortunately, when we're in, and we're both of Hayley and myself are in long relationships as well, it takes effort and work. And, you know, yeah, so it's whether you want to put that effort and work in, really. But yeah.
Yeah, so like that fire, find that spark,
like
do something different.
Sexy time, yes. Sexy time.
Bit of this.
Oh, I thought you were going to.
How's that?
I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
Standard.
sex toys, girl. That's where it's at. That's where it's at.
I don't just have a heap of sex toys laid out in front of me.
Are you sure? I wouldn't be shocked if she did, people. I wouldn't be shocked. Sorry, let's keep it on the PG.
I do not do those types of live videos, thank you.
Well, hey, that's a good way to get some YouTube followers. Maybe we should.
That is actually. I'll probably get a lot more than what I'm doing now.
Once I lose a couple of kgs for my quarantine time, I might do some in my bikini. Okay, let's move right along. So who is it? Who is it your turn? Yeah.
Yeah, it's mine. Okay, let's just have a bit of a scroll.
Scroll.
Scrolling.
Scrolling.
Okay, I'm going to read for Shazza, 541, Country Victoria.
Just looking right at that.
Sending love to all of the Victorians out there this week.
Yeah. All the love.
All the love. So this is for you, Shazza.
Honestly, though, quarantine has been amazing. It's been so beautiful, and it's been the most unproductive time. We've not done anything, but we've not been bored. Yeah, it's been amazing.
You guys kind of needed that.
Greg's like, I bet you hope that you have COVID so you have another excuse to not have to leave the house for 2 weeks. I'm like, that's a little extreme.
Please don't have COVID. I don't want WA to be thrown into another shitstorm because of you.
No, well, do you know what happened? Well, we got told by the state to go to this place. So we go to this place, they say we don't test here. So then we go to another place today, they say we don't test it. So we've had to go to a third place. So if I have got COVID, I have spread it through Geraldton because we had to go there, then there, then there. And then we get put in a waiting room, chock-a-block at the hospital with like 25 people in it, packed, and just waiting with everybody else there. No one had masks on. So I'm like, yeah, way to keep it locked down, guys. Good job. So, yeah, it is on me if there is an outbreak in Geraldton, but it is not on me, it is on the government for not getting their fucking information straight. No one knows what's going on. Anyway, rant over. Over to you.
That's a bit shit.
Isn't it?
On that note, Shaz.
Sorry, Shaz.
To you, Shaz. Okay, the first card, 4 of Wands, Jess. So the 4 of Wands, this is probably you in your lockdown this week, Shaz. This is a card of like homecoming. It is also a card of celebration and feeling good. So I really, really hope for you that you are feeling like you're in this energy at the moment, because it's a card of celebration and coming together and connecting with people, which does sound weird for a lockdown scenario, followed on by the 2 of Wands here.
Thank you.
Sorry, Jess. I forgot about to mention that one. So 2 of Wands is the second card. So I feel like we're taking a step backwards here. I feel like you're kind of maybe returning to something because you've gone from the 4 of Wands down to the 2 of Wands. So it's like you've kind of backed up a little bit. So maybe you're in a really happy place here and then you've decided to reassess something or do something a little bit differently. So it's kind of taking 2 steps backwards to get back to this 2 of Wands, and he's holding the world here. So it's kind of looking out, maybe anticipating a time where you can travel, can make plans, can go out, can see the world, can charge ahead with something a bit new. So this is a really good card for planning, strategizing, and manifesting as well. Manifesting what you would like to do moving forward, and it is a very creative energy as well. So if you are stuck at home and can't get out, channel that energy into something tangible that you can create into physical existence, I'm feeling at the moment. But these are quite beautiful cards, this fire energy, a lot of passion, a lot of creativity, and I really like that. I like it.
Yeah.
Over to you, Jess.
Yeah, beautiful cards, actually really exceptional cards, particularly for someone with Shaz's energy. Shaz has got a very, very big energy, very, very big personality. I want to say I'm really drawn into the fruits here, Shaz. So I want to say just be careful about your nutrition and your diet and what you're putting into your body. But exactly what Hal said, this is a shout out to your home. This is a shout out to you going within. And really it's about when you're in lockdown, it's about you thinking about ideas and manifesting, because this is the second biggest manifesting card in the entire tarot deck. So it really is about you you in lockdown, just sitting there and kind of manifesting and building it up what it is that you want, for your year, what it is that you want to happen in your year. But I do feel like, have you got an engagement coming up, or a celebration of some sorts within the family or with your partner? Is there if you have a partner, is there like a wedding anniversary or something coming up? Because I do feel celebration around you, but I do feel like in this instance, this is around a shout out to you, in lockdown, like Kyle said. But yeah, beautiful cards, beautiful reading. I love those cards. Yeah, and very much suited to your energy. Yeah. Also, beautiful, excellent. Okay, Sarah says, that's not a regulation card, don't believe this bullshit. Well, Sarah, to you, we say, ciao, you low vibrational block. Done.
Now.
What is she talking about?
I didn't even see that comment.
Not a regulation card. I wonder what that means. So these are regulation cards. These are the original Rider-Waite Radiant deck cards. So, yes. Doesn't get more original than them.
We also read intuitively as well and bounce off each other's and the energy that we feel empathically and, by guidance.
So, exactly. And the thing is, guys, just because, say, for example, you get a card, what happens is, because Hayley and I are both really psychically tuned in and highly psychic, this card isn't always going to be about one specific thing. This card could be about something else, but it's our guides that are giving us the nudge that this card is giving us. So we actually, quite often, a lot of the cards I draw aren't even literal meanings. So, for example, I just want to tell this, for example, this card came through when my father just passed away, and on the day of his wake, I said, okay, can I get a card from my dad, from Jimbo, on the day of the wake? And this card came through, okay? It came through with this card here. So, obviously, this is us at the wake having drinks and celebration. Now, this card, the literal meaning for that card is confusion, things being up in the air. But I knew psychically that this is my dad having a drink with us up in heaven. So that's how we use our intuition, and that's what actually makes a really good tarot reader. Yes, you need to know the meaning of the cards, of course you do, but they're just to give your intuition a nudge, because there's a connection that's even bigger than the general meaning of these cards from our guides and the people that we're connecting to. So to even make that comment means you know fuck all about tarot. So you need to take a seat, girl, and you need to get the hell out of off our feet. Boom, boom, boom.
That was a really beautiful story about your dad. I was getting waves of goosebumps as you were talking about
that. And you know what? It filled me with such peace and to know that he was there celebrating with us and having a beer with us up in heaven. So it was such a beautiful connection to be able to make. But if I went with a literal version of a tarot card reading, then that card would be, oh, he's really confused. He doesn't know what's going on, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Go and do some intuitive study, girl. Okay.
And the thing is, as well, if tarot was so cut and dry with the meanings written in a book, anyone could read their own cards and it would be so cut and dry. But it's how the story weaves together. And, you know, as a tarot reader, it's amazing to get a tarot reading of someone else because of the perspective that they put on it through their own intuitive guidance, because we can be blocked to ourselves as well. So there's so much more to it.
Exactly. Thank you, Hales. Okay, now ran over, but come at us again, girl. Okay. What is it? Am I doing it?
Yes.
Wendy Harvey says, you can please some of the people some of the time, but you will never please everyone most of the time. My dad taught me this. Wendy, that's beautiful. My dad had a big, I'm going to get emotional, had a big quote above his desk, and it always said, what other people think of me is none of my business. And he always did say that. It was really beautiful. Okay. Let's get off that prick and not my dad, that girl that was on his feed. Okay. Let's have oh no, there's also a troll. Okay,
I just saw that troll.
Ancestors?
Yes, you got it?
Okay, yeah, got it.
Beautiful.
Block comment. Okay. So guys, if someone reaches out and they ask you they ask you for a reading, they want to give you a reading, don't engage. Unless you're getting a direct message from Hayley or myself, don't engage. Okay. So let me just block again. Okay, so let me scroll. Okay, let's have a look. Fire up, Jess. Son is on a destructive path. He's 16. I'm trying to let him find his way back. Oh, Julie. Okay, let's have a look. One for Julia. Hey, Julia. Julia? Yeah, are you still with us? Okay, Son is on a destructive path. He's 16 and a Sag. I'm trying to let him find his way, but let's just do a card for Julie. Julie, I'm going to do a card for you just to see how you can navigate this energy. Okay, so Julie. Card for Julie Heckenberg. House, we've got that Page of Pentacles, and we've got the Ace of Swords. So these are actually really...
Before you continue, you might, I can't see on my feed, but there's someone saying some really nasty things there. You might want to block them. Must be on a different page.
Okay, which what are their names? I can't see them.
There's Sarah Bates. Sarah Bates needs to be blocked ASAP.
Ugh, gross energy, Sarah. You're gross. Yeah, there she is. I saw her dribbling shit before. I'm back, bitch. Oh, she's disgusting.
Sorry, what cards did you pull?
Page of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. Okay, so Julia, so obviously Page of Pentacles is coming through, and I feel like that's a bit of a shout out to your son, because this is a very young energy. When this card shows up in a reading, it is about, sometimes, particularly when it's in Pentacles, it can be about new things coming in, but this to me feels like it really is around your son. Okay, and then you've got the Ace of Swords. So this is your energy about your son. So this isn't about your son, this is about you, but obviously this is concerns around your son. But there's going to be new ideas and inspiration that's going to come through for you around how to navigate this destructive path that he's on, okay? This is like a gift from your guides and a gift from God, Julie. So it really is going to be a spark of creative inspiration. It's going to come from nowhere. So really, I would say the best thing to do is to kind of, without getting up in his grill too much, because I can't even imagine what it would be like and the challenges it would be like to have a 16-year-old boy at the moment. But just know that you are going to get some great ideas about how to navigate this for yourself, okay? As much, you can give them rules and you can give them regulations, but, you can't force them to stay on their path. So this is just about you and your energy. And I do feel like you're going to get some clarity and clear insight about what's going on for him. Hales?
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. And with this Ace as well, I'm just... I feel like you mentioned his destructive path. I feel like he might be quite lippy with you at the moment. He might be quite reactive with his words and say things to literally cut you. I'm kind of looking at this and feeling like he's cutting you with his words and causing you a lot of pain. So just really trying to stay in your power with who you are and not being reactive back to him, okay? Just kind of staying centered, because it's that kind of... testing kind of energy to get that reaction a little bit as well, I'm feeling. But everything Jess said, 100% agree as well. So, yeah, all the best with moving forward with that one for you and your son.
Yeah, all the best, Julie. All the best. Okay, over to you, House. Just going through and deleting. She said she sent my father to the dark realms.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, what a pig.
That's
okay.
Not cool.
No, and she used the F word as well, and I'm not talking about fuck. Okay. Do you know the word I'm saying?
Yeah,
gross.
I saw that comment too.
Yeah.
That's why I was seeing these and I'm like, no, you got to stop, block her quick. I don't want to see that. Trauma.
Trauma, did you say trauma?
Trauma, yeah. And she's giving everyone else in the group trauma too. Get out of here.
Oh, awful. Go away.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Carly. Carly says, sending love about your dad.
Okay, I might go for Carrie at 5:53. Babes, will this job offer be part of my destiny?
Oh, I love that question.
That's worded so beautifully.
D. Stella said, well said. Thank you, D. Hi, Jason.
Sorry, I swore. That's okay, Carrie. We're all for a bit of swearing here, but when
have you been hearing me?
When it's malicious and nasty like that from a troll, it's a bit different to the odd slip of the tongue, hey?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No. Oh, Carrie, you're so sweet. They're getting protected with my girl. Oh, you're so sweet.
We got your back, girl.
Thank you. Yeah, some people, I feel like that they've got a lot of pain and they've got a lot of hurt, and it's obviously just a projection, wanting attention, but also they're feeling like she's obviously got a lot of issues that she has to deal with, a lot of pain, a little heartache, a lot of hurt, and she's projecting them onto us for whatever reason. So we're obviously triggering her for something, around something.
I was about to say that. We're the big trigger here.
Trigger.
Oh my God, these cards are so similar to what we just had. We've got the Page of Pentacles.
Sorry, what is that?
The Ace of the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles.
Okay.
So yeah, really, really beautiful energy there. When you're talking about a job offer, this is amazing. The Pentacles is pretty solid there. So the Page and the Ace could both be about new beginnings, a new offer. The Page is looking at things through fresh eyes. And she's really kind of staring at that, analysing it, going, what am I going to do with this pentacle? Should I plant it? Should I throw it? Should I don't know, go bowling with it? I don't know, whatever you want to do. Anyway, you've got the Ace of Pentacles here too. So that's literally like the divine gift of God. So you've asked, will this job be part of my destiny? Yes, I think it will. But a side note on that, everything's part of your destiny. Everything forms part of your path. So don't hold on to it as like, this is it, this is the one, this is it, because that's not how it works. We're always given new opportunities at any time. However, having said that, these are amazing cards for a job offer, and I think that it's going to be really, really positive for your destiny and your journey, whatever you decide to do moving forward. So congratulations, Carrie. Beautiful cards for you.
Oh, that's beautiful, House. I do feel, Carrie, there's a bit of energy stuck in the back of my head here. So make sure, I don't know whether you're having headaches or anything like that, or whether you're not drinking enough water at the moment, but I am feeling a bit of stuck energy in the back of your head there. But like Hale said, is this part of my destiny? Have a look at both these cards. They're literally, this is being held up, held up in reverence. So it's like, wow, this is such an amazing opportunity. Look at what has landed in my hand. And again, look at that. This is literally coming from God. So when you get aces, yes, they are part of your destiny. It's inspiration, inspired inspiration, but it's coming from not within you. It's coming from outside of yourself, from your guides, your angels, from God itself. So literally this job is literally part of your destiny. And I love these cards for you. Beautiful, Hales. Beautiful, Carrie. We're excited.
Yeah, they're like the best cards for that question. I love it.
I know.
I get so excited.
I love it. I know. It's so good. Okay, let's have a look. Kia ora, Jason, you're so funny. Now, I saw someone ask, okay, Cian, let's have something a little bit more lighthearted. Hello. May I have a reading to know if I'll find a dog soon, or any advice about what kind of dog is coming into my life? That's such a Taurus question to ask as well. Now, from the biggest dog lover in the world, I even have my dog tattooed on my arm. Can you see her? There she is.
More.
Pull it back.
Oh, and
there. Oh, back and across. See? Hayley
and Snap
came with me, and Bessie, when I got my tattoo in Perth. Anyway, yes, so dog lover. Cian, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know if you've had small dogs before in the past, but I feel like you've got a small dog coming through, because it's interesting. My calves are my left calf, so I feel like you've got a small female dog, because my left calf is something's happening there. So I don't know whether that's but to me, I feel like that's indicative around the size of the dog that you're going to be getting. Okay, let's have a look and just, I don't know. Let's just see, because I do feel like you are going to be getting a dog soon. But it's about being less, just being a little bit more open as to how you get the dog. Let's have a look.
Sai said your son loves your baby rat.
Oh, really? Where is she? Sorry, getting distracted because I haven't been on here for so long, guys, and I've been in lockdown. I haven't had anyone to talk to. So I'm just going to show you the picture I posted today of baby rat. I'm sorry. Because it's such a nice picture and she's just so cute. Save this video clip. Sorry, I just need to get rid of that. Oh, go away. But have a look, everybody. Here is the Queen of Queens, baby rat.
Oh, bless.
Cute.
She is so
Cute.
cute.
Ten of Pentacles. Well, she's a bit of an asshole, but she's my little. There's no kids watching this. But yeah, baby rat. She is so cute. She's such a little Scorpio. Trot, 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 trot. What? That's her attitude. Trot, trot, trot. What? Sorry. King of Pentacles. Got it?
Yeah.
And the Judgment card. Oh, okay. Let's have a look here. I'm going to do one more on that Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so Sian, this is interesting. So we've got the King of Pentacles coming through. So this is you sitting on your throne. This is you in your Taurus energy. Did you say, yeah, Taurus? So this is very much a Taurus vibe. And this is you. I've got that when I said this is a very Taurian question, Taurus people are about really connecting to the elements and to nature and to animals and the beauty that that nature gifts us with, which includes animals. So I feel like this is a shout out to you sitting on your throne and kind of, just getting your space ready for a beautiful four-legged creature to come through. And you've got Pluto here coming through in the Judgment card. This is Scorpio vibes as well. So with a past animal that you've had in your space, has there been any kind of anything that you've got to release and let go of? Did you go through some emotional turmoil or something when it came to the dog's passing or the letting go of the dog? Because I feel like you're a little bit closed off emotionally, subconsciously, so you might not even realize that, but there is a kind of a little bit of a rebirthing period going through here for you. Okay, but I really do feel like that the stars are aligning, and when they do, this little baby dog, see we've got 4 legs here. I love how this is coming through as a horse, but really 4-legged creature coming through, but this is a slow moving card. Okay, so it might not be happening anytime soon, but the puppy dog is coming in, and this is your angel and this is your guide. They're clearing the way for you to allow this to happen, but it's not going to happen immediately. So just be patient, because your guides and your angels are coming through to clear the path energetically for you, so you can emotionally clear that path, and it's coming through. And don't you love that, Hales? A 4-legged animal is coming through as reference to the dog. What have you got?
Did you pull 3 cards?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I was just going to say. Yeah, all good.
Yes.
I totally agree with what Jess said, and as I was shuffling while you were talking about the dog, this card actually fell out for me as well, and I was like, oh, it's a horse. So definitely there's one on its way to you, and I do see, I'm so drawn. You did say the 9 of Pentacles, yeah?
No, the King of Pentacles, the Knight. I got the King of Pentacles, I got Judgment, and I got the Knight.
I thought.
So what did you get?
King. Well, I thought you said the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like this is another message too, because I'm sitting here looking at the bird on her hand going, it's going to be your little best friend. Like, I'm just staring at this little bird going, your little bestie's on its way to you. And yeah, that's when I got the cards mixed up, because I put the King back because I was like, oh, it wasn't the King, it was the Knight. And it's the 9.
But there's no mix-up. So, that's how your intuition works. Yeah,
I know, right? How beautiful is that? So you got 4 cards. So this is a card of abundance and growth as well. So I feel like this is going to be a really, really healing relationship for you with this little dog, and it's literally going to be your best friend when it does come in. Okay, so be patient, hang in there, because it's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. And we're going to need some photos of that ASAP when that happens. Thanks, Ian.
Yes, please.
Over to you, Hals.
Okay, put those bad boys back. Let's have a look.
I reckon you're going to choose this one here. I'll see. I've got it right on it if you say it.
Put that pressure on me now. Now if I don't, you're like, oh, loser.
You've just got no intuitive insight at all.
Yeah, who are you even? What are you even doing here? Carrie said, thanks heaps, beautiful mega babes. Oh, thank you. Protect your energies and keep shining bright. We shall.
Sian says, yes, I'm a little afraid of dogs, but I want to overcome that. We want to rescue a dog in need. Oh, please do that. The best dogs. Rescue dogs are the best dogs. Baby rat's a rescue. She came from a crack house. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, just having a little scroll. What do we got? Okay, I'm going to go with Mama G, 557.
Mama G. Oh. Is that the same question?
That commented a few times. Yeah, it's the same question. but
Okay, cool.
at a different time, so that's fine. Yeah, so she's just setting the other one in a little bit of a dark place at the moment. Oh, she's just commented again. There we go. Okay, let's go, Mama G. And guys, please remember to jump over and follow our socials as well, and reach out if you would like a private reading or session with one of us.
Yay. Phil says, it is so hot today. Wendy says, is her name really Rat? No, her name is Lucy, but she goes by Baby Rat. Literally everyone calls her Baby Rat. But yeah, it's Lucy. Oh.
Okay, let's go for Mama G. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling a bit of serious energy. We've got the King of Pentacles up first, showing his face again. Yeah, King of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Okay, so I feel like just looking at this, there's a lot of stern, serious energy. I don't feel like there's a lot of softness and love and open heart, compassion, connection, all that stuff at the moment. I feel like it's quite shut off. Okay, the King of Pentacles is the king of his finances, home, work, family, that kind of thing. But looking at these energies together, it is a very serious energy. So to me, this represents stubbornness as well, because it's a card of Taurus. So it can kind of lean into that stubbornness and that defiance as well. Okay, and then the next card, the Five of Swords. This is about, you know, words that have been had with each other. It can be about petty disagreements, arguments, or big blow-ups. It's kind of a card of reactivity, kind of someone says something and you just rah, 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 like bark at them straight back. You just step into that reactive space, and there's no compassion, heart open to be felt there. It's just kind of the ego taking over and driving it, and you're just kind of both in this space. But the thing about this card is someone has to walk away. Like there's always that loss and that feeling of looking back going, oh my God, what have I done? So it's the kind of encounter that's often regretted later. And I am going to draw a third card around this, because you've said you're in a bit of a dark place. So I feel like this is just a confirmation of that energy for you at the moment. So I'm just going to ask for some advice around this as well. Okay, we've got the Eight of Swords here. So this is a card of, it shows that healing is required, and it can be quite a stagnant energy, because you feel like you're bound, you feel like there's no way out, you feel like all is lost. To me, I look at this and feel like you might have given up a little bit. You might be really disappointed at the way things are going and not see a way out. The thing to remember about the Eight of Swords, though, is that she can actually free her arms. She's not bound tightly. So it's one of these cards that's kind of a self-imposed restriction or limitation. So you can kind of get your arms free and take off the blindfold. But it's, I feel like the communication's at a point at the moment where you might need outside help. You might need to bring a third party in for some either counselling or guidance, that kind of thing. Just someone to soften the energy between you, and so you can kind of tap into what you love about each other and find a bit of that softness moving forward if that's the direction you want to go. But this is kind of that card of something has to change. You can't stay in this space forever, and the longer you sit in this, the more uncomfortable it's going to be. So something's got to give, something's got to change moving forward for you. What are you feeling, Jess?
Yeah, beautiful. To me, you know, I look at these cards and I see a complete, total emotional disconnection. There's no emotion in this whatsoever. You know, this is him sitting on his throne, and I do feel he is very emotionally shut off. I feel like Mama G wants to connect, wants to reconnect, but he just doesn't give her anything back. And so this is where she kind of puts her wall up as well. But the thing is about this card, Mama G, as well as, and this is why the tarot is such an amazing gift, is I feel like through your subconscious, there is this idea of feeling trapped in this marriage that you can't get out. Okay, this card really does represent a real disconnection from your emotions as well. I feel like you've shut down so much that you really have become emotionally disconnected, not just in the marriage, but within yourself as well. So I really feel that this is a great time for you if you feel like you're too scared to get out of the marriage, or you don't feel like that's where you want your end game to be, regardless of your actual situation. That, you know, I really do feel like this is a really great, important time for you to work on yourself, work on reconnecting into your emotions, work on, you know, asking yourself what is it that you value and what is it that you need, not just in a relationship, but in this experience of life itself. Okay, so, you know, making sure that you're not giving over yourself in this relationship by someone who's not emotionally connecting or giving anything back to you. So it really is about, asking yourself, do you feel like you are actually trapped in this relationship and in this marriage? And I feel like you are. So that's about either going this way, getting counseling and really making strides to work through it and to pull yourselves out of this, or start just really using this time to focus on yourself. Build up your own energy, build up your solar plexus chakra, open and build up the heart chakra. And in turn, that might encourage him to want to do the exact same thing. Monkey see, monkey do. Okay, so you can start leading the way. I would also say though, don't be so reactive all the time, okay? We don't always have to win the argument. Sometimes the argument, the way that we win things is by walking away. Okay, I'm talking about an argument here, not the marriage within itself. But yeah, beautiful Hales. So I kind of don't like finishing a reading on that card.
Should we pull another one?
I think so, yeah.
Let's pull one from Mama G. And
Wendy's so beautiful. Wendy says, sending you love and hugs, darling. 99% of people on this page and on this feed are truly, truly very inspiring, and they're really, really beautiful.
Okay, so I've drawn a little bonus card for you, Mama G, and you've got the Page of Wands here. So this is a really beautiful energy to finish it off. This is kind of a renewed hope, a renewed spark about looking forward to the future. And this is about making plans, making goals, and setting it's just such a different energy to the first three cards. So this is like a renewed sense of energy and liveliness and vitality about the future. So yeah, it's just this card's the key here.
Yeah,
this card's a real key, and what you decide to do from here to bring you into this beautiful renewed space, because there is a really bright, beautiful future ahead.
And the thing is, sorry, I'm not going to go on about it, with this card as well, I feel like there's an element of codependency that shows up in this card for you, Mama G, around, okay, because swords are the way you think. It's a cognitive process. It's not an actual being. It's just the way that you think. You think or you feel like you're trapped in this situation or this marriage, okay? But, it can be a shout out to, is there some codependency issues going on? And I feel like when people have been in long relationships for a long period of time, I feel like codependency stuff comes really naturally sometimes. Sometimes it can be easy to want to check out a little bit and kind of just allow someone else to just do shit for you and for you to rely on that. But yeah, I think it's time to have a real conversation.
Or even just becoming so comfortable with the way things are, you forget your independence. It's like you kind of get lost in the relationship a little bit just because that's where you've been. You haven't known them differently for so long.
Yeah. Okay. Is that me or you? So is it?
That's your rats.
My rat. Pearl Scott. Let me have a look. So Pearl, hello. Are you only doing donations, please, or may I have a reading? This is free, my love. No donations. This is all just a gift from Hayley and myself to you guys. So Pearl, have you got a question? Mama G says, thank you so much. A good way to go forward for me. Beautiful. Okay, hey, Pearl's here. Hi, Pearl. You're looking absolutely beautiful, my love. Look how gorgeous you are. Do you have a question for us, my love? I am super good. I am good. Well, actually, I'm in a healing process, to be honest. So it's funny, isn't it? Good days, bad days. So Pearl, how are you? Have you got a question? Otherwise, I'm just going to give you a general card. No pregnancy questions. I'm so sorry. I should have said that at the beginning of this live. Yeah, no pregnancy questions. But let's have a look, Pearl. Let's just draw you a couple of cards, some general cards for Pearl. Okay, general card for Pearl Scott, please, guys. I'm just going to dismiss that email. Yes, will Mark stop being mean and act grown towards me? Okay, let's have a look. So, Pearl and Mark. Will Mark stop being mean and act like a grown man towards it? Okay, card for Pearl around that. Queen of Swords. Okay, Queen of Swords for Pearl and Mark, and the Fool. Well, this kind of, This Queen of Swords, I feel like this is his energy because this is gender neutral, okay? It's not female, male. So I feel like this is him sitting on his throne and kind of the Queen of Swords, when she's in her element, is a really beautiful, intelligent, articulate woman or man. But when they're in their shadow, they can be critical and overbearing, and almost there's an element of gaslighting that can come with an out of balanced Queen of Swords energy. So I feel like if he's being mean to you or something's happening like that, I've lost it. Where is it? Okay, then maybe I feel like this is him projecting onto you some of his insecurities and his issues. And then there's, look at you, Pearl, you're just there. And this is the Fool card. And again, this is where intuition comes in, because the meaning of the Fool is taking a new journey, stepping into the unknown. But I feel like this is like, I'm not calling you a fool, but I'm just saying the energy of the Fool is that of bewilderment and just like, oh, I don't know, I'm just going to leave it up to the guides and they're going to do it all for me. It's kind of stepping in. This is you with that energy. And the way that they fell out is you're looking up to him with this sense of bewilderment and the wonder. So I'm wondering, it's almost like he's got you under some kind of trance or some kind of spell with what he's doing. If someone's not treating you right, then that's when you need to, look at your sense of your self-worth and think, well, hang on, why am I staying in a relationship where I'm not really being treated the way that I feel like I deserve to be treated? Because when we have a really great sense of ourselves, if we're not feeling someone's energy and we're not feeling like we're being appreciated as much as we should, then we walk, and then we really do embody this Fool energy. We step into the unknown with no baggage behind us, because when the Fool does show up in the upright and it shows up in a really high vibrational way, there's no baggage, there's just a knapsack. So you're leaving the past behind. Okay, so I really do feel like it's time for you to sort of honor and say, okay, how do I feel about myself? Because I really am drawn into your solar plexus energy, and it's like, okay, I feel like it's time for you to really ask yourself those big questions. Why am I staying in a relationship where I feel like I'm not being treated properly? And then embody this Fool energy and step into the unknown. Leave the past behind. Don't take any of that baggage with you, girl. Hales. Pearl says I left him. Good. Yay.
Everything you just said, yeah, 100%. I'm so glad, Pearl, because I look at these energies together and I'm looking at that Fool. It's like you're kind of standing there going, look at me, look how beautiful I am, can't you see me? And he's kind of just there with this sword going, ha ha ha, like, I'm not going to see you, I'm just going to play you like a fucking fool. Sorry, French. That's what I'm feeling, like, this guy's just like, got his sword up between you. Like, he doesn't want to see how amazing you are. He's not ready for that shit, because you're just like this full-on goddess, just like radiating all of this light, and he can't see it. He cannot see it at all. So, yeah, I think that he's not going to grow up at the moment, and probably a few years down the track, when he does eventually grow up, he'll probably look back and say, oh, shit, I ruined a really good thing there.
Yeah, but look at this energy for you, Pearl. So beautiful. Beautiful. I love that for you. And, you are, you're way too amazing and spectacular to put up with average, Yeah. Nothing average about you, girl. Nothing average about you. Okay, yay. 7 minutes to go. So stick around, guys. We'll do a group card at the end. Let's just do a quick scroll. Pearl says, love you guys. Love you too.
Love you.
Excuse me. Oh, this isn't. Let me have a look at Jordan here. Jordan, I want to say, without leaving that heavy. Remember last week we had that reading and you were saying about the question about someone, about their name, how to pronounce their name. And I'm like, oh, that's like someone calling themselves Tessica. I shit you not, a Tessica Brown came up. She's gone viral because she did something to her hair. She put Gorilla Glue in her hair and she's gone 100% viral. Her name was Tessica Brown. I shit you not.
Go.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I know. Okay. So was it my turn to choose or was it yours? Sorry.
It was mine.
Oh, sorry.
You go, because I haven't found someone yet. So you just start reading because we're running low on time.
So Jordan, hi, I'm new here. How soon will my boyfriend and I move in together? We're going through a rough time, grieving about a miscarriage, and he is my life partner. I'm so sorry, Jordan, to hear about that. It is, it's very, very, I don't even have any words for you. I'm so sorry. Just that it's so important for you to have that grieving time and make sure you allow yourself the time to grieve. Okay, so let's have a look and see how soon will the boyfriend and I move in together. Okay. It's interesting too, though, when it comes to miscarriages and grief. I feel like the guys sometimes don't get. I don't feel like it gets acknowledged with men when it comes to grieving miscarriages and losses of babies. I feel like a lot of the focus is on the female, on the woman, because you're holding the baby. But I feel like men need to go through that grieving period, that grieving time as well. Okay, Jordan. Cards for Jordan, please, with her partner. 6 of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? And the Judgment card. Okay. So this is, so we look at this, Jordan, and have a look at the energy of 6 of Cups. So Sun sitting in Scorpio here. So this is really about that connection to each other. It's such an emotional card. The Cups is how we feel about things. It's your heart energy. And look at that, this is about you guys really, to me, I feel like this is going to make you stronger, because this is a coming together, and it's a very childlike energy. He's gifting you with something as well. It can also be about, looking back and nostalgia, and about, looking back. And to me, this is a bit of a shout out, because there's kids in this card. So it is acknowledging and looking back about to that time where you were pregnant. And I feel like it's a recent miscarriage as well. So I feel like this is not only just a reconnection and your relationship getting stronger, but I really do feel, again, this is that shout out to, because it is a card of remembrance, and there's children in the card. But Judgment comes through here, okay? So this is really strong Pluto energy. This is a card of regeneration. It's a card of rebirthing, okay? And look, this is your guides here, and this is your children here, okay? This is your child here. So I really do feel like there is a need for, I don't know, I'm not going to give you a time frame as to when he's going to be moving in. This is more about, this is healing, okay? You both need that time separate or apart at the moment, as in not living together, to heal, because this is a card of healing. Because when Pluto comes in, there's a death for there to be a rebirth. Okay, so it's acknowledging the miscarriage, and it's acknowledging that there's a really big grieving period coming. But I feel like it's going to bring you guys closer together. And I do feel like this card showing up says, once you've gone through that grieving process, the baby is going to be coming for you, okay, or to you. You are going to get that baby that you've miscarried. The baby is going to come back around, but I don't know when, okay? But I do see you having another child. Over to you, Hales.
Really interesting. I don't even have a 6 of Cups in my deck. I can't find it. I've just gone
Wow.
through everything. It's not there. So if you... I know, speaking from personal experience as well, with a miscarriage, sometimes we can almost feel like we do need to kind of stop the grieving process short, or we don't give it its full value and its full time, as Jess said, about allowing yourself the time you need. So if there is any hesitancy around that, don't, okay? Because my card's not even here. I can't even find that 6 of Cups. So to me, it's like it's not there. It's not being acknowledged. It's not being seen properly. So just that's kind of a little side note of what Jess said, but absolutely everything Jess said. The Judgment is a very, very powerful card. Like this is huge, and I really can't add much on top of what Jess said, because she just worded it so perfectly, but just really honouring the process. And I totally agree that this soul will come back around when the time is right, the healing is done, and moving forward. Okay, yeah. So yeah, all the best with that.
Yeah, so sorry that you're going through that as well. But that's only gonna, So we've got a couple of minutes left. Hales, do you want to take us out with a group card? Before I do that, if you guys like to reach out, www.theenergymuse.com.au, or please DM me on my socials for a private reading.
And for me, guys, higherpathhealing.com.au, and please also follow me on YouTube, Insta and Facebook, where you can reach out as well and see all the little free readings and goodies that I put up. Okay, so let's do a little group card. I'm shuffling my tarot for some reason, so I'm going to pull just a couple tarot as well as a little affirmation. Okay, so group card, and oh my God, talk about repeats. Got the Judgment straight up.
Whoa.
And the Queen of Wands. Okay, guys, so Judgment with the Queen of Wands. This is a really, really potent time for transformation and stepping into your power. That is absolutely huge. So really kind of, if anything has been sitting there that you just haven't had the energy or time to look at, and you're receiving that little bit of a nudge, this is your sign to go deep within and to do the healing work required as you feel called to do, okay? And that will really pave the way for some potent energy moving forward where you can heal and kind of step into your best version of yourself. I love that.
Beautiful.
And affirmation, forgiveness. I acknowledge that harbouring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay, guys, so if you need to find some forgiveness for yourself and your journey, your decisions, those around you that you're holding on to, if we're not in a space of forgiveness, then we're still giving that thing power over us, okay? We don't have to be okay with what happened, but we can release the energy around it and just say, that's part of my path. Let's move on. Let's release it. Let's transform that energy and be this babe on the throne here.
Beautiful, house. Okay, guys. So I'm just going to finish with a picture of baby rat. And I'm going to see you guys on Thursday night. I'll see you guys Thursday night at 5:30. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us. We love you. Bye.
Thank you. Good night.